Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into how a series about a so-called Wimpy Kid became an absolute global publishing giant. Okay, get ready for this number. Over 300 million. We're talking more than 300 million Diary of a Wimpy Kid books sold all over the world. I mean, that is just a mind-blowing figure that puts this series into the super elite ranks of publishing history. So, the big question is, how? How did this happen? Well, we're going to try to crack the code by looking at how the series handles one of life's biggest, and let's be honest, most awkward hurdles, the birthday party.
And it really all kicks off with Greg Heffley's classic, cynical but totally hilarious take on our social traditions, starting with the whole idea of birthdays themselves. So in Greg's world, birthdays weren't always a thing. No, he imagines the simpler time, before some random person had what he thinks was a really selfish, attention-grabbing idea. And this is just perfect. This picture basically sums up Greg's entire theory on how birthdays got started. It wasn't about celebrating life or anything noble like that. It was just a demand for presents. One person's selfish announcement that somehow, crazily enough, snowballed into this massive global tradition. And that's really the heart of it, right? Greg totally nails how this one simple idea just spiraled out of control into this competitive, super high-pressure thing that we all know and maybe kind of dread today. Okay, so you think the party's the hard part? Nope. The problems don't stop there. Because next, you have to deal with that tangled, guilt-trippy web of social obligations that comes right after. Yeah, I'm talking about thank you cards. For Greg, this whole ritual isn't some polite, nice little gesture. He sees it for what it often feels like, right? Just this expensive, super time-consuming chore that makes the whole birthday thing drag on even longer. And look at this. This is where it gets truly absurd. You can see the whole escalation right here. It starts with silly joke cards, fine. But then you've got the mandatory thank you cards, and then the final boss. A thank you for your thank you card. It's this never-ending cycle of obligation.
And what happens if you forget to play along? Well, you might just get one of these. A super passive-aggressive reminder from someone like Aunt Dorothy. She's basically weaponizing politeness to make you feel guilty. It's a total trap.
So, what's Greg's brilliant, if maybe a little lazy solution to all this? A reusable thank you note. He's literally hacking the system to get maximum efficiency with minimum effort. This is the ultimate Wimpy Kid life hack, right here.
But, it's not just about the parties and the cards. Birthdays bring up something a lot deeper for Greg. Something more, I guess, existential. And honestly, it's something a lot of us feel too. That undeniable fact that we're all getting older.
Like, he'll be watching TV and see these commercials for stuff meant for old people, right? And even though they're not for him, they totally plant this seed of doubt in his mind. The ads make him start to worry, am I getting old faster than I'm supposed to?
And this really gets to the heart of it. For Greg, every single birthday isn't just a celebration. It's this stark reminder that time is ticking. It's a reminder of his own mortality. And that's a pretty deep thought for a middle schooler, which is exactly what makes this series so special and so relatable. So all of these anxieties, the parties, the presents, the weird social rules, the fear of getting older, it all builds and builds until it finally comes to a head in the latest book in the series. Yep, in Partypooper, Greg decides enough is enough. He's taking control, he's not going to be just a guest at someone else's party. No way, he is planning his own, the ultimate birthday party, and he is determined to finally get it right. But, as you can probably guess from that title, his super detailed plans for the perfect party, they go completely off the rails. We're talking a classic Wimpy Kid disaster. I mean, everything that could possibly go wrong does. And his dream party turns into a total blowout. And yeah, not the good kind. And that's why it's so funny, right? Greg's rants about something as universal as a birthday party just hit home because they shine a light on all the absurd social rules we all have to deal with. He's basically just saying what we're all secretly thinking. If you want to see exactly how his party turns out, the link to this book is in the video description.